Your move, creep. Yes, hello, it's Nick here, and we're looking at Robocop 3 on the Commodore Amiga, published by Ocean in 1992. Also come out on the Atari ST and DOS. It's a very early first-person shooter, so if you're interested in the history of FPS games, then you have to consider this one. It's an action game, a racing and a driving game also, and it's very heavy on 3D polygon graphics, which is an amazing achievement for the system and quite revolutionary at the time, so well ahead of its era. Now basically this game follows the plot of the film. Japanese investors are buying out OCP, the main company, and want to replace Robocop with their robot ninjas, and in order to survive, Robocop needs to impress them to earn their respect, so they keep him on the payroll, I presume. There's two modes of play: arcade, which you can play any stage in any order, and the movie mode, you can do a racing game first of all and then a shooter. A bit bland by today's standards, but you have to look at it with retro glasses on. Here's media break, which were also present in the films. Now here's a bit of news for you if you want to read it. It's very hard to read along the bottom there, so maybe they should have given it a black background, but it's essentially the storyline I just told you, but probably more detailed. I love the original Robocop game, directly ported from the arcades that come out on played it on the Spectrum and the Commodore Amiga. Second one, much better graphics and sound, but very annoying that the enemy kept respawning all over the place, so check out those two reviews. And this one as well. Very different games, all three of them. The game has very long loading time, so we'll be editing those down, so it might appear this game's a bit better than it really was. Bit convoluted, this story at the start, we don't really need that. But we're going to start off in a sort of like a road stage, or a map stage, where we must find a warehouse or capture some criminals in a car. I think it's pretty much optional, but there'll be a white dot on the map, so I'll be driving around looking for that. Get ready for some 3D polygons. Now don't expect something fantastically super if you're looking at it today and got no knowledge of this game of 1992, because it's supposed to be in Detroit, a city, and it will not look like a city at all. It's an early polygon game going into a first-person shooter, so it's pretty special there from a historic point of view. Come on, get this news broadcast out of the way. It's taking a long time to get into this game. Someone banging a tin or something to make this music. Bob. He's a ventriloquist, this guy. He speaks without moving his lips. In the Robocop films, one was brilliant, second was okay, third was, well, that's a bit ridiculous. There were some funny bits in Robocop 3. I've got the box set, much prefer the first one. Robocop was played by a different actor in the third one. Here's Ed 209 going berserk. Hang on to yourself, hide behind a pillow or something. Boom, we're dead. You have 20 seconds to comply. There's a police copper. There's a crime in progress. Officer Lewis in pursuit. Robocop 3 in pursuit as well. Bom 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 bom. There's no Robocop music in this, which is a bit unusual. Just this atmospheric music that doesn't last very long. Oh, insert disc B, is it going to say? Yes. So here we are. Now this dashboard is pretty cool. It borrows a bit of the control system of Test Drive 2, although this is with the mouse, which I hate controlling games with the mouse. Right, here we go. Left mouse button accelerate, right decelerate. It doesn't feel much like a car. It feels a bit more like a hovercraft. So ignore the fact that we're in a city, because it doesn't look like a city. We're just in some sort of like sandbox world of 3D. The map's good on the bottom left. I'm the green dot. You'll see a brown dot every now and again. That's a car we got to chase, but I'm more interested in finding the warehouse. Because we get in there, then we do the first person shooter, and that's quite good, I seem to remember. Here we go. So if they release this today, you forget about it, it'll sell no copies. But got very good ratings at the time, this game, as we go on to, well, I say grass, it could be anything, snow. Got very good reviews at the game at the time, saying that it was quite revolutionary in its control system. I don't know how that happened. Doesn't look much to begin with, a bit like hard driving, these cars. But if you spend the time on it, you would have got engrossed as a kid if you had this one, and not a bad little game. Different levels to work towards, which all feel quite different to each other. Robocop. Yes, OCP. The last level in this game, which we probably won't come to because of my own crappy gameplay, is you are fighting the robot ninjas, and I think you do have a jetpack. That was Robocop's main addition in the third film, a jetpack. Oops, I think we've gone over a landmine. Efficiency down to 89%. If that goes down to 0, we're dead. And you can see so far my score is a whopping 0. Have you ever beat 0? I think we need to go up. See, you see that brown dot there on the map? You might be able to see it, brown or orange. We need to catch that, but it's too far away. My favourite Robocop villain was from the first one, Clarence Boddicker. He's by far the best. The others I can't seem to remember. In the second one, there was after this drug called Nuke. I think Kane, wasn't it? And they took his brain, or OCP did, and put it into a robot called Robocop 2. Didn't quite work out very well.
Thank you, Lewis. Where are we going?
Yeah, so not much like the film at all, this, but yeah. Some say this came out just before the film. If I'd watched it before the film, I wouldn't have seen it. Whoops, yeah. So pretty much like a hovercraft. Doesn't feel like a car at all. No engine sounds, but they've gone for sound. They've gone for this music over the engine sound, so a bit ghostly, a bit haunting, and it kind of works. Frame rate isn't brilliant by today's standards, but this is showing on an A500 emulation. On a 1200 it might look a bit better, a bit quicker. But this is the one I originally played it on. So yeah. Are we making any progress? I don't think we are we? We're just driving around in this sandbox place and everywhere looks exactly the same. No signpost or anything. Should this game be remade? Have they remade a Robocop game? I think they could come up with something pretty awesome if they did. I know the Batman games have all been remade. Why not Robocop? God, this car. Look at my speedometer there. I don't know what speed we're going at. What about, I don't know, 10 miles an hour? This is like a milk float. This is your standard police car here. It would have been nice, now this is picky, it would have been nice to have Robocop's hands on the steering wheel. That would have been a nice little touch to make it feel a bit more Robocop-y. But how are you liking these polygon graphics? Clever, but not particularly exciting looking back on it. Right, there's the white dot down there on the map. I think you've noticed, and I'm trying to drive towards it. We'll let that car, whatever it's doing, get away. A few mini games. A lot of people would have played this game and just struggled and just been on this the whole time and not persevered with it. Oh, is that a fence? But it's well worth persevering. Multiple levels. You get a few hours gameplay out of this one. It's not like one of those games where you die quite quickly. We've got 89% energy. I don't know how we get that energy back, to be honest. If you crash into cars or go over mines too much, you will die on this first stage. Right, now, just straight forward, and we should drive, I should say, into some sort of alcove, and then we're on the proper first-person shooter bit, which is again controlled on the mouse, which is ultra super tricky. If I could go, we don't want to go over that bomb bit. You see the smoke. If I could control this on the joystick, I think it would be a great game. But mouse, just my personal preference. I'm going to struggle. Right, boom, we've got there. We're in the warehouse. We got to rescue Lewis. There's Robocop walking through the smoke. He does look a bit feminine there. It's Mrs. Robocop. He was busy watching the football, so they sent her out instead. Dan 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 dan. Come with me, or there will be trouble. And I think I just shot an innocent person. Right, here we go. So it's forward with a mouse, and this is really hard to control. That person is an innocent person, although it looks like a diseased chimp. We shouldn't shoot the people with their hands up. Now, lining people up is awkward if you haven't had much practice like me. Right, that's him again, that's him dead. I'm not sure how many people we've got to kill in this, but we're down to 64% strength. Oops, and I've just killed an innocent there, and that causes us to lose strength as well. Down to 39, we got, oh dear. Do not kill innocent people, because it puts down your efficiency. And that could spell disaster for me. So I've got to do it all on 39%. I've only killed 2 of the real people. So death could be imminent here. Who's this? Oh no, there's a bow tie on that one. That must be a little girl. Right, girl, stay still. Oh, this looks very spooky. The innocent people are just haunting me. Why aren't they running off? This is like some horror movie. Oh god, I'm scared. I'm playing this at night as well. This was recorded in the night time. I want someone with me. God, my phone's run out of batteries. These also. You can die. Right, there's another haunting figure with his hands up. Right, we won't kill you. Hello. Oh, someone else. 20%, 19%. Oh, come on, stay still, crosshairs. Uphold the law. Can't uphold much law with 17%. Oh, someone with his hand in a sling. Arm in a sling. Singamore sling. Oh, get out of the way, everyone. I'm not much longer for this world. Where's Lewis? Oh, Lewis can sort herself out. Right, we're down to 8%. So one more shot and I'm dead as a dodo. But we have killed 7 of the enemy here. I need a cheat to infinite strength or to make the efficiency go up. If you know of one, type in below. Is there an infinite energy string? Oh, 2 of them. Right. Oh, I'm dead. Someone got me from beyond the corridor. And that's the end of Robocop. Don't kill innocent people, but I'm dead. I need to be rebuilt back at the factory. Da 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 da.
Robocop is dead.
Well, just build another one then. The Japanese company will now build their robot ninjas and it's game over. Here I am on the news with them announcing my death. Oh well, there's a funny bit at the end. I do like these news reporters. Anyway, I think we'll leave it there. That was Robocop 3 on the Commodore Amiga, published by Ocean in 1992. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching as always. Stay out of trouble, as Robocop would say. Actually, let's put in my name. Let's think of something funny for all time. Mr. Ed209. Ha 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 ha. Until next time, take care and goodbye.
Goodbye.